Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Ruins of Sin Reactions. I'm Nightwish Ruin.
I'm Sacrifice Sin.
And tonight we're going to be reacting to another Tarja. Song is Darkness. I guess it's a Peter Gabriel cover. That's what it says. I know I've heard of him, but I don't recall
what.
Well,
I said the song.
Yeah, I've never heard the song by her
either.
either.
The name sounds familiar, but I just don't. I can't place him. I can't picture him in my
head.
Who he is. What kind of music it is?
And this was requested by, forgive me for butchering your name, but Levi Mackie. Sorry.
Wow.
Let's see. Like we said before, we have heard quite a bit of Tarja. I forget the name of the album that I've heard the most, I think, because I had it for a while. It had Dark Star and Anteroom of Death and Little Lies. I don't know if any of you remember. Let me know, because I always forget for some reason.
And we're too lazy to check.
And I know I've heard some, quite a bit of My Winter Storm. That was, Kieran's Well, like one of my favorite songs by her. And a few others that were good. But, like, all out, yeah, there was a lot of songs I haven't actually heard from her. Like, I know Demons in You. I love that one too with Alyssa from.
Okay, yeah, I know that one.
I know her cover of Poison. I think that was on. Yeah, right. My Winter Storm as well.
Then I actually love the cover that she does with the Scorpions. Is that Still the Night?
No, Still the Night was Whitesnake cover, but. Yeah, it's a cover of their song, yeah, right.
Yeah,
When the Good Die Young.
Yes, and I also remember seeing the one where she did it live with the Scorpions on stage.
Well, the album version is, I think, with the Scorpions too, but
they've actually done it live on stage together.
Yeah, that's always fun. I do remember, I think I said this before, that Van Canto, however you pronounce it.
I think it's Van Canto.
What do you call that? The acapella. Or it's not just acapella, but they do like the noise of the instruments with their voices.
Yeah, right.
Except they have a drummer, I think, now. But they did a cover of her Wishmaster, or not her Wishmaster, Nightwish's Wishmaster, but she guest vocaled on it one time live. But
that must have been cool.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever seen it.
I actually watched part of it, and I'm like. I think this is while we were doing reactions already, so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll try to save it, but...
well, yeah, let's get into this.
Yeah, like I said, never heard of this song. I'm not even sure what album it's off of.
You would think it would say, but I don't think I looked.
I didn't look. Oh, Colors in the Dark. Oh, that's another album I've heard a few off of, especially... Victim of Ritual, and I believe Innocence is also on that one. Those are both good songs.
I haven't gone through any of them. We don't have any of her albums.
Wait, I don't know, it might be on there, but I know Victim of Ritual, I believe, is Colors in the Dark. Alright, let's get into this. Sorry for all the rambling, but...
Before we get so rambling, it ain't funny.
Yeah.
I know I've never heard that one before.
No, definitely not. I liked it a lot. Like it, like at first, some of the lyrics, the flow of them was a little like it didn't. I don't know. It just didn't seem like it went right. But I mean, I've never heard the original, so it's probably similar. But overall, I definitely liked it. I liked the dark sound to it, like and the lyrics. I know not hers, but still very good lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
And she portrayed them well. I thought, in the
like at the beginning, I thought it still sounded okay, but later on when she started getting more into that haunting voice that she has. I don't know what it is, but I loved how haunting her voice sounds. Man.
Yeah. Let's see.
Now I'm gonna sit here looking at scope, but I can't think of anything else to say.
I don't know. Like I liked also the. I know some people they like if a song has to stay in like one tempo or whatever. And
no, you can't.
Either fast or slow. It's like I like when songs
you gotta
pick
have
up,
the transitions.
Then they're slower. And that song did that a lot.
And the more transitions, the better, really.
Yeah. Like I said, definitely loved the darker feel to it, and I know not just because the song is called Darkness. I mean, but it had that feel to it.
Towards the end, that guitar part, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they had that guitar tuned in, but man, that sounded like sounded freaking raw as hell.
I noticed a lot of.
Excuse me.
A lot of the songs I've heard from her do have that raw sound.
Mm-hmm. I love when music sounds like that. It's just like, oh, that sounds so badass.
I still find it funny when people. I know this one wasn't as hard as Dead Promises, but I find it funny when people say like they're surprised when she has a heavy song. I mean, I know there's a lot of songs she does have that are slower, or like this where they go back and forth. But she has quite a bit of heavy songs. I mean,
did you say Kieran's Well?
Kieran's Well is a pretty hard one. Yeah, I'd say it's one of the heaviest. Her cover of Still of the Night from Whitesnake, was pretty damn heavy. Like In for a Kill, Little Lies. Anteroom of Death was kind of back and forth, but it was still pretty heavy, I'd say.
This one had its heavy moments.
Yeah, that's what I mean, so I don't know. Personally, maybe it's just because I haven't heard all of her stuff, so maybe a lot of it is softer. I don't know for sure, but
I have no idea.
I've heard my share. I should really pick up some of her CDs and just listen to them. We got so many that, like I said, we could spend thousands of dollars in one day that's online going through and buying all the albums we need to get from all these, whether just older bands that we just haven't gotten around to getting them because we can't find them in the stores anywhere, and just all these newer bands that we're finding out because of reactions.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, again, I know we kind of strayed a little off, but not really. Just this was a great song. Definitely seems like it had a very personal meaning to Peter Gabriel. Definitely sounded, like there's definitely personal issues, kind of issues,
like depression.
A little bit, and just things about life, And I like how that line was switched instead of usually people always laugh till they cry. I cried until I laughed.
That's a little bit of a switch.
Yeah. I do have to say it did have that feel like it definitely was a cover too. Like you can just kind of tell. Like I said that before.
Sometimes you can tell when it's like the way someone writes and stuff like that. It's like
well you can tell it's like that. I mean, even if I didn't know that was a cover, I would probably wonder if it was. Like if that didn't say cover up there, I probably would have wondered because she has her style. She does change things up pretty good, which is a good thing about bands. You can't keep the same everything.
That's to me, that's a right. What the hell's the word? That's when you know, like, singer-songwriter is evolving.
Yeah, and that they actually have talent. I mean, if they do the same thing over and over, it's like...
Sometimes it gets kind of boring.
It does. I mean, like I've said before, you know, even though I loved them, Arch Enemy, I got bored with for a while, with Angela especially. I loved it with her, loved them both, but, you know, I'm just saying, I know we're straying a little,
I think
but...
the reason it got so boring was it took them like 5 years to put out an album.
It's partially that, but I mean, you just listen, it's always, you know, the hard music for the most part. They had some melodic parts, but still always the growling. There was never a
That's
change
why I
of
like
vocals.
stuff like Nightwish and Tarja.
Yeah.
And
I
stuff
mean,
like that.
I know getting off a little bit, just I was talking about, you know, having an example of, you know, when bands do the same thing, it gets boring.
Yeah.
But,
I can't think of anything else.
I mean, yeah, what can you say about Tarja?
So
Always great.
If you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you're liking our content so far, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want us to do any more Tarja or any other band, drop a comment down below. And until next time, guys, later.
See ya.